Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the LI Sports Network. We're getting ready for the first of 3 games here on the South Rank, 6 games total tonight here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. My name's Travis Quigley, here to take you through the call. Rowan Loddick on the camera for us this evening. And we'll kick things off with a developmental matchup between the 6-11-1 East Islip Developmental Black taking on the 4-13-1 Longwood Developmental Green. Longwood wearing their white uniforms tonight, EI in the black. Both sides warm-ups have concluded. They're lining up across their respective blue lines, and we're going to get the playing of the national anthem. We are underway here, Longwood and East Islip Developmental Hockey, live on the LI Sports Network. Feraldi going to take the puck for the Lions. Longwood going left to right, first and third period on your screen. East Islip right to left. It's dropped back off the wall. Shot from the point, blocked off by Ivers. East Islip able to clear the zone. And now a reset here, as Longwood back behind their own cage. Held in the zone by the Chiefs off the outside of the net. Wrapped around the wall again. Ivers going to hold this one in. Played across. Iliano trying to put it out front. It's collected and thrown up the wall by Scarangella. Bounces back. Lions still looking to clear here. Now it's out of the zone. And leading the rush is Sabarzo. Caden Sabarzo gets the stick lifted. McLaughlin following it up. Keeps it in. Pops off a skate. And now out with numbers for East Islip. Leading the rush, Montuori. Cuts into the zone with a shot. Stick save by Colton Skanga. Skanga getting the start tonight for Longwood. Luke Vigliotta in the net for EI. Iliano picks one off at neutral ice. McLaughlin wins it back. Jabs it ahead. Now Quattararo, quick fake into the zone. Julian Quattararo gets some help from Cohen. Cohen, stick lifted, taken away by Nico Walton. Walton plays it across ice. Montuori in wide. Bad angle shot off his skate. Shoveled behind the net. Irizarry to the slot. That pass is blocked. Thomas Allen was in the lane there, and now it's out of the zone. Julian Quadraro leads the rush. Quadraro, backhand saucer pass across, and it's blocked by James Penny. Stretch pass for Montuori. Montuori over the blue line. Stays on the forehand. Shot saved by Skanga. Played off the glass. It's Penny. Around the net. Penny wraparound try. Save made. From the point again. That's knocked down by Allen. Penny trying to fight his way through. James Penny takes it to the net. Rings it off the post. Kept in. About a one. Schmelacher at the net. Penny to the slot, swept away by Allen. Quadraro now takes it off the wall. A long lead pass. Max Quadraro trying to dance through after receiving the pass from Julian, but it's jabbed away. Racing into the zone, it's Nico Walton. Walton, stick lift, stick check. Saucer pass ahead. Quadraro, though, trying to head off the ice for a change. Back to collect is Caleb Hay. Hay off the wall. Patrick Penny puts it across. Diatina touches up, and offside is called. One back to SCHSHL. Weir lost an edge, picked up Ragaseo, chance blocked. SCHSHL, a little slap shot around the wall. Icing called on Longwood. Draw one to the slot, and SCHSHL gonna wheel out. Beats Walsh wide. He's gonna be forced to the corner, backhand to the slot, and is pushed away by Hay. Diatina keeps it in. SCHSHL returns to his post and backhands it into the corner. Schwab collects. Out front, just missed Spallina. One-timer SCHSHL, save made. Back with SCHSHL. Looking across to Weir. That one-handed out of the zone. Cusack in the lane. Big time stop from Vigliotta on that one-time blast. East Islip trying to get out. Picked off Diatina. Back to the corner. Walsh, hard wrap around. This clears the zone. Off the bench to collect. Riley Orme. D-to-D pass. McLaughlin looking to find it. Cusack gets to the puck first, though, and hits Montuori. Montuori driving in, around the net. Defended by Orme. Continues to Mohawk, trying to drop it back to the point. It ends up at neutral ice. Chipped in, delayed offside. Diatina clears. Spallina just wants to go north with it. Walsh stops it up, and now passes it to Montuori. Collects off the boards. Montuori with the wrist shot, and fought off by Skanga right off the shoulder. Iliano to Irizarry, top of the circle. Getting through was Sobarzo. Not out of the zone just yet. Orme on the backhand. Kept in once by Iliano, now cleared. Irizarry dumps it in. McLaughlin looking long. And ends up on the stick of Hay. Hay with the dump in, going off for a line change now. Mason McLaughlin back to collect. Hits Sabarzo with the pass. Touch to middle for Veraldi. Right back outside for Sabarzo. Sabarzo looking to go back to the middle. Shot there. Blocked off. Sepulveda in the lane. Cycle down low. Now a chance there. That one came off the glove of Vigliata. Irizarry going to lead the rush. Irizarry opens up and shoots. Blocker save for Skanga. McLaughlin looking to clear. McLaughlin. Not out yet. Chipped off the wall by Veraldi. Now Aiden McLaughlin trying to go red line and in. It's held up. Irizarry back with a chance. Glove save by Skanga. Approaching 7 minutes played here in the first period. Nothing still between East Islip and Longwood. Forward off the draw to the backhand, denied. Good move by Walton there. Quadraro. Max number 44, Julian number 19. Max sends it in. Julian's on the forecheck as Ivers back to collect it. Chips it off the wall in the backhand, comes to the middle for Sepulveda. Henry Sepulveda continues forward, knocked away by Quadraro. Ivers looking to go here. Connor Ivers. Cuts wide, forced behind the net. Puck on the forehand. Ivers rolling the circle. Now with a shot, save made. Rebound still there. Chipped over the stick of Patrick Penny. Out of the zone, Quadraro. Sepulveda comes across, delivers a check. Long puts it off the wall and back into the Longwood zone. Allen right back to neutral ice. It skips all the way down the sheet. And Sepulveda will collect, take it back behind the net of Luke Vigliata. Vigliata off the wall, clears the zone. Pardon me, that was Sepulveda. Chipped in by Penny. He'll go give chase. Allen first to touch the puck. Picked off by Walton. Pops out for Sepulveda. Walks it in and shoots. Deflected. Save. Rebound. Pushed wide by Walton. Quadraro clears the zone. Sepulveda stops it up at the red line. Dumps it back in. 6.5 to go, first period. Still goose eggs on the scoreboard here as it's dropped back to Sepulveda. Pass intercepted. It's coming with a shot, hits the glass. Quadraro as it jabbed away. Ivers leads the rush in. Ivers with a shot. Just punched off into the corner by Skanga. Right back on it, Cusack. Clearing attempt, kept in. Put towards the net by Gaduldig. Now it's out of the zone. Quadraro after it. Poke check by James Penny. Penny over the line. Offside is the call. 5:40 to go in period number 1. One by EI. Cusack trying to put it in deep. Slowed up. And now it's punched in by James Penny. Scarangella on the backhander out of the zone. Delayed offside. This one thrown in by Ragaseo. Still a delayed offside here on the Chiefs. They got to get back over the blue. Now can go forecheck. Mason McLaughlin taking the ice that's provided. Quickly through the neutral zone over the blue, but Ragaseo with a great stick check there. McLaughlin gets some help from Byrne. It's put to the corner. Spalina, the forechecker. Avoiding the hit there was Schmalacher. Kept in by Diatina on the pinch. Now Diatina gonna go after this one. Comes to Byrne. Byrne back into the corner. 4:50 to go. in period number 1. SCHSHL at the point. Kept in with the backhand. Penny going to jump it and lead the rush out for EI. Penny, poke checked away. Following it up, Cusack floats it at the goal. Save made. Rebound still there. Off the bench, stepping into a one-timer, Irizarry. Skanga gets it with the right pad. Behind the net, Cusack takes a check from McLaughlin. Stuff play, save made. Still loose on the side of the net. Skanga finds it, gets the glove on it, takes the whistle. Let's take a look at the quick reflexes here from Colton Skanga. It pops out. Irizarry flying off the bench. Steps into that one. A screen in front as well. No problem for 31 in white. Skanga with the biggest stop of the game so far. As it's wrapped around the wall. Hay racing over. Couldn't keep it in. Back in. Orme. Off the boards. Getting some help from Veraldi. It's cleared. Passed ahead for Ada McLaughlin. Walsh back to get it. Gonna wheel her own net. Chips it off the boards for herself. Now clears. And this one is gonna be called an icing. Still in search of our first tally of the night. This is the 4th meeting between these two teams. First met way back September 24th. Longwood with the 4-3 victory in that game. East Islip got revenge as it's one to Sabarzo and shot blocked by Walsh. EI got revenge November 15th, right before Thanksgiving, with an 8-3 victory as that turning try goes wide. And then when we came into the new year, January 19th, these two teams met and played to a 5-5 tie. So 1-1-1 against each other this year. These two squads very well matched up. Save made, rebound still there. Another stop, glove on it. Covered up just in the nick of time. A great shift from Longwood there, almost leads to a goal. The initial shot from Veraldi, save made, rebound. Sabarzo got a piece of it while getting the stick lifted. Then McLaughlin got a poke, and then another poke from Veraldi. But Vigliotta with the glove hand. Long pass off the skate of Long. Redirected into the zone by Walton. Long back on the tape. Cuts middle and shoots, block shot. Walton driving through, trying to find it. Skates to stick, did not work. It's Penny looking backdoor pass blocked. And great play in front of the net from Max Weir. Leads the rush now. Over the blue, but a stick check from Sepulveda slows down the Lions. Sepulveda to Long, broken up, taken back into the zone. Quartararo. Sepulveda delivers a big shoulder check to Penny. Penny takes it off the boards. Pass to Ivers, receives that one behind the back. Cuts through the middle now and gets a shot. Skanga with the paddle, puts it to the corner. Great rebound control there. Quartararo, cross ice pass. It's back with Ivers, goes D to D for Sepulveda. Sepulveda back to Ivers. And here goes Connor Ivers. Over the blue line. Ivers. Shot blocked off by Allen. Trying to get his own rebound. Mason McLaughlin there to take possession for Longwood. Penny on the pinch. Keeps it in to the slot. Walton fans on the one-time try. Puck cleared out by Allen. Vigliotta going to come out to play this one. Leaves it for Sepulveda. Long pass, stretched ahead, just skips over the stick of Walton. Back north for Cohen. Cohen with a shot, shoulder save for Vigliotta. Ivers. Up the far side wall, Regaseo. Touch pass to the middle for Walton. Walton for Long on the headman. Long goes back to Walton on the sauce, puts it towards the net. Skanga will cover the puck up. 1:05 remaining in period one. 0-0 our scoreline so far. Both sides have had grade A looks, but both goalies have made grade A saves here through the first 13:55 of this hockey game. Cusack looking middle. Nobody home in the slot. Schmelacher across, keeps it in as we enter the final minute. Scarangella going to take possession, wheel back behind the net of Skanga. Pass to Diatinas over the blue, drops it off for Schwab. Schwab on the backhand, blocked by James Penny. Penny off the boards. Over skated, now touched back to Cusack. Cusack over the line, curls. Sticked away, cleared by Longwood. Quick turn north for James Penny. Trying to poke it past Aiden Byrne, but slows it up. And Diatina's racing in, trying to create a chance, but Penny on the back check with 10 seconds to go. Saves an opportunity there. Now with 5, Cusack over the blue line. Can he get a shot off? Forced to the boards, time expires here in period number 1. 0-0 between Longwood and East Islip. 30 minutes of hockey to play. We'll be back in just a moment here on the LI Sports Network. We are back for period 2 here on the LI Sports Network. Travis Quigley on the call. Rowan Hladek on the camera for us. 0-0 between East Islip and Longwood here. Developmental Division hockey. Our first of 6 games here in the SCHSHL on Wednesday night is Irizarry trying to weave into the zone. Just couldn't get it up to the twig. Stepping up there was Walsh. And moving north for East Islip into the zone was Irizarry. Dumped across corner. McLaughlin gets there first and fires it out. Hay will settle. Pass to Irizarry over the line onside. Irizarry with a shot. He scores! Eli Irizarry, 5th of the year, makes it 1-0 for East Islip. Just touched back in on side, and Irizarry using Scarangella as a screen there, puts it upstairs on Skanga, and it's a 1-0 lead for the visitors. Back to the action. That goal very early in this second period. Took just 34 seconds for Irizarry to hit the back of the net. And we've got our opener here tonight. We will follow this developmental game up with four freshman games. And game 3 of the JV finals between Smithtown Red and St. Anthony's Gold. Long trying to move to the middle of the ice, swept away by Allen. Bounces to Walton, turns and shoots. Skanga with the glove stop. Out of the zone, Longwood. Sepulveda comes across, collision there with Quadraro, and Quadraro is down. We're gonna have a pause here. Max Quadraro back on his feet to the bench. Happy to see that. Hopefully we see Max back out on the ice in a couple of rotations here. It's with Julian Quadraro to the net. Stick save made there by Vigliata. Penny cuts out from behind the net, and it's going to be 3-on-2 here for East Islip. James Penny, outside shot, save, Skanga, whistle taken. SCHSHL Warriors and West Islip Lions set to begin over on the north side in just a little bit. Puck gets dumped in by Allen. Penny gonna carry here. Penny, stick check by Allen. And back north go the Lions. Schwab into the zone, dumps it to the corner. As Penny coming back to apply pressure. Penny gonna get there first, wrap it to the weak side. Pops out to the middle for Spallina, puts it on goal, sticked away. Schmalonker plays it around, pops middle, save made, rebound there, Penny. Off to the wall. Trying to go out through the middle, came off the skate of Spallina. Comes all the way across to the near side and put into the zone by Geduldig. Schmalonker back with Schwab pressuring. Tries to avoid the check. Diatina in to help Schwab. Schwab plays the body, takes the puck away. Schwab opens up and fires just wide. Second chance, Spallina scores! Spallina makes it 1-1 for the Lions. Longwood just sticking with it here. The shot off the wall. Schwab put it just wide after making a great play, forcing the turnover in the offensive zone. And Schwab follows it up, just puts it past Vigliata over the glove. And it's 1-1 here in the second period. And Veraldi driving forward. Longwood with a lot of jump. Save made. And penalty is called. Longwood's going on the power play. East Islip control it off the face-off. Ivers looking to clear. Pulled down, kept by Scarangella. Sabarzo gets the stick lifted by Walton. Mason McLaughlin holds the blue line. Off the boards to Veraldi. Veraldi slot. Sabarzo one-timer just wide. Pops to Scarangella. His blast over the net hits the glass. Up top for Sabarzo, couldn't keep it in. Walton all over it, trying to create a chance shorthanded. And it's taken back for the Lions. Sabarzo's in. And behind the play, penalty gets called. Scarangella's going to the box now. It'll be 4-on-4. So after Walsh gets called for hooking, just 40 seconds later, Scarangella gets called for roughing. One to Ivers, his shot quickly gloved. Pulled to the boards, right to McLaughlin by Veraldi, across to Sabarzo, comes right back to Veraldi. Veraldi over the blue line, poke check Walton. Lead pass off the boards, it's Sabarzo, stops up, cuts and shoots, save made, no rebound, covered up by Luke Vigliata. Takes the whistle with 10:36 to go in period 2. Puck cleared by Penny. Put back in by Allen. Irizarry drops it outside. Montuori with the shot, blocked by Allen. 4-on-4 for another 25 seconds. Fanned on the pass. Weir now gets it over to Cohen. Cohen into the zone for Max Quateraro back on the ice. Quateraro looking to the slot. Falling down Penny, back with Quateraro, just wide. Schmelacher got a piece of that one. Weir forces the turnover. Power play begins now for East Islip as Walsh is out of the box. Thrown down the sheet, icing is waved. Allen there, wraps it around. Kept Montuori, that comes off the glass, right out to Quateraro. Penny with the strong stick lift, takes it back. Cuts over the blue line, drops it off for Montuori. Trying to go to the backhand, Allen with the sweeping poke, knocked it away. Not out of the zone though. Schmelacher wide with the shot. Scarangella out of the box, 5-on-5 hockey once again. Penny holds the line, into the corner, Montuori. Montuori playing out front, all the way back to the point, and it's going to kick out to neutral ice. Turnover going to be forced thanks to the pressure of Cohen. Quadraro on Penny. Takes it around the net. Hard off the boards. Held by Quadraro. Kicked out by Penny. Weir trying to dump it back in. Weir plays it ahead. Off the wall, it's Quadraro. Quadraro back into the zone. Chipped out. Montuori with the chip and chase. One more time. It goes off to the corner. Has numbers though. Plays it out front on a slap pass and it came off the stick of Weir. Skips cross corner now. Back over to Montuori. Lands on his tape. Shot wide. Ivers pinched but couldn't keep it as now it's played out. Julian to Max Quadraro. Max Quadraro takes a check there. Played back out by Vigliotta. Irizarry didn't see it come off the skate there. Recorrals it. And now off the boards to the red line. Skated back in offside. Going to be called on Longwood. Goalie change here for the Longwood Lions. Colton Skanga coming out. Liam Ricciardi going in. Round of applause for Colton Skanga from the Longwood fans. Gets a couple of pats on the head when he gets back to the bench. His teammates grateful for his performance in this one tonight. Spallina and Orme crash together. Cusack trying to cut to the slot. Cusack makes a move. Ricciardi with the poke. Early test there. Held at the point by Ivers. Ivers with the backhand, just wanted to put it low. Orme and Cusack one-on-one. Cusack up to the point, Sepulveda. Spallina looking to clear. It's to Diatina now. Diatina takes a check from Sepulveda, and a penalty going to be called on Sepulveda. Longwood back on the power play here. East Islip on the PK once again, looking to clear the zone. It's dished up to the blue for Long, and Long continues to carry it, keeping possession here despite being shorthanded. Behind to Spallina. Spallina gonna come back, scoop it up. Over the blue. Spallina, the goal scorer for Longwood. Pad save on the wrister. Scooped up by James Penny. Penny chips and goes. Pass off the outside of the skate of Ricciardi. Irizarry on the forecheck. Wins it back to the middle. Off of Orme. It goes in! A shorthanded goal for East Islip. They make it 2-1. Irizarry just trying to put it out front. Redirects off the skate of Orme and goes right through the 5-hole of Ricciardi. 2-1 lead now for East Islip. Shorthanded tally for Irizarry, and Eli Irizarry also has 2 goals in this one. It's behind the net with Sabarzo, looking for a response quickly up to the point. Weir winds, blast off the glove of Vigliotta. 40 to go on the power play. Kept in, pops middle for McLaughlin. Turning shot, deflects. Vigliotta keeps it moving. James Penny on the backhand. Looks for the clear. Skips just past Scarangella. Irizarry collects. Puts it on goal. Goes through the blue paint. Pops to Penny. His shot gloved down by Ricciardi. Taking the whistle. Irizarry trying to go forward there. Veraldi helped steer it to Scarangella. Scarangella on the dump in. Delayed offside. Montuori carrying in as we return to 5-on-5 hockey. Outside for Irizarry. Shot save, Ricciardi. Big time stop right there. Keeps us a 1-goal game. Sachem Warriors in the freshman division out to an early lead over West Islip, 3-0 in the first. Back to Ivers. Backhands it low. We've got Southampton and Smithtown Blue following up this matchup here on the South Rink. Close out the night on the South Rink with Connecticut and Ward Melville. Also in the freshman division. Shot from Ivers. Ramps off a stick. Hits the glass behind the net. Intercepted Weir. Not out though as Ivers breaks it up. Drops it to Montuori. Turning try. Save made. Puck is poked free, but we get the stoppage. Official lost sight of it. Point. It's Ivers. Shots blocked by Allen. Taken by Walton. Walton, pad save by Ricciardi. 4 minutes to go. In the middle frame. Up the wall for Quadraro. Trying to go through the middle. It's Penny now. Penny walks in and shoots. Pad stop. Allen pushes it aside. Byrne plays it middle for McLaughlin. McLaughlin races through the neutral zone. Mason McLaughlin, inside out move. Takes the shot. Save made. Rebound behind the net. Picked up by Sepulveda. Avoids the check from Byrne. Continues to wheel. Sepulveda through the middle. Broken up with a stick check by Quadraro. Ivers swooping in though. Takes possession. Fans on the shot. Allen takes it away. Penny keeps the line. Comes through the middle of the ice. Held Sepulveda. Another kick save for Ricciardi. Scooped up by McLaughlin. Slides it over to Quadraro. Cohen on the dump in. Poked aside by Luke Vigliotta. Ivers. Trying to dangle his way through. Poke checked away. Pops up to Sepulveda. Opens and shoots. Blocker stop. Cleared out of the zone by Max Quadraro. Foot race down for it. Ivers gets there first with Spallina pressuring. Ivers with a quick cut. Looking Long with the pass. Tries to float it up to Long. Ends up with Walton. Walton cuts back, creates space, and now is going. Moves it to Cusack. Cusack over the line. Drops it outside for Long. Long with the slap shot just wide. Taking the check from McLaughlin in the process. Penny off the bench. Shot blocked by Allen. Allen skating with it. Gets over the blue line. It's Allen on the backhand try. Save made. Rebound for Spallina. Blocked by Penny. Ivers carries out up the near side boards. Cuts to the middle of the ice. Now a one-on-one look for Ivers. To the backhand. Save made. Rebound poked out. It's covered up. We get the whistle. Great hands from Connor Ivers here. Quickly outside, gets it back on the backhand, but Ricciardi got it with the stick and then kept it out with the pad. Stays 2-1. Late in period 2. Agaseo wins it back to James Penny. Shots blocked. Weir out of the zone with it. All the way back to Schmalacher. Around the net, stops up. Looking long. Does get out of the zone. Ragaseo meets it and puts it behind the net. Cusack and Weir come together. Weir takes possession, flips it out. Dumped in by Schmalacher. Ricciardi gonna hold the puck close, take the stoppage with 57 to go. To 1 the scoreline. East Islip in front. Irizarry with both tallies for the Chiefs. Max Spallina with the goal for Longwood. Spallina his second of the year. Irizarry with goals number 5 and 6 this season. Again, this is the 4th meeting between these two sides. 1-1-1. As Longwood won the first game 4-3. Next game 8-3 for EI, and then a 5-5 tie back in January. First 2 meetings were September and November respectively. Hay from the point, blocked off. Scarangella just puts it to the wall, now elects to wrap it around to the far side. Avery Walsh races to the boards, keeps it in front of her own bench. Finds Montuori. Montuori looking through the seam, intercepted Veraldi. 30 to go. Irizarry helps keep it in. Pops over and out for Diatina. Walsh in the skate, but able to kick it into the zone before Walsh. Quick one touch ahead for Montuori. Back to the outside. Montuori forced behind the net. Looking for a lane. Finds Irizarry. One-timer. What a save! Liam Ricciardi, that was beautiful. Great stop right there. Forced to go post to post. The pass from him behind, back across, diving over, making the stop. No daylight there. 10 seconds to go in the second. Stays 2-1. McLaughlin gets it out. Walsh in front of her own bench, stops it up, poked ahead for Sabarzo, but time will expire. 30 minutes of hockey, 2-1. 2 goals for Irizarry, 1 for Spallina. It's 2-1 for the Chiefs. We've got 15 minutes left in regulation right here on the LI Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a minute. Third period's hot here on LISN. EI 2, Longwood 1. Game 1 of 6 tonight. Wednesday night hockey in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Long slides it to Penny. Penny with a shot from the outside, and Ricciardi with a breadbasket save. Got freshman hockey currently on the North Rink right now with the Sachem Warriors up 4-0 over West Islip. Coming up next, Southampton, Smithtown Blue, freshman division. Connecticut Ward Melville wrap up the freshman division hockey tonight on the south side as Walsh is back to get it behind her own net. We got ESM Longwood, the middle game on the north side, and we close the night out on the North Rink. St. Anthony's Gold, Smithtown Red. Game 3 of the JV final. Penny's shot just missed. Scooped up Walton. Shot. Scores! Nico Walton, 12th of the year, makes it 3-1 for East Islip. Shot missed. A crucial stick lift there from Penny. Allows Walton to scoop it up. And just a quick flick of the wrist. Came off the glove hand of Ricciardi. Crosses over the line just sneakily. And it's a 2-goal lead. 48 seconds into the third. Right in Quadraro, though, wants a response quickly. Similar to period 2, East Islip get the scoring started quick. Cohen stops it in, he scores! Didn't need much time to respond. Cohen puts it 5-hole, it's 3-2. Initial try blocked, sticks with it though. Saw a spot, just stuffs it in, sneaks over the line. 3-2. Just like Walton's, just makes it over. 2-second with a try. Pad save off to the corner for Ricciardi. Ivers keeps the puck in, splits through the middle. Couldn't get a shot off. Great play from Max Quadraro and Riley Orme to combine and take away that space. Paddled aside by Ricciardi. Cohen on the backhand. It's cleared out of the zone by Quadraro. Put back in Sepulveda. Quadraro, though, picks it off. Slides it middle. Max to Julian. Julian knifed away, but Max helping him out. Keeps it in. Takes a check from Sepulveda. Puck is still free. Both sides jostling for it. It's Longwood who keep it in. It's on the tape of Cohen. Cohen off into the corner. Backhands it out front. Came off the blocker of Ricciardi. Of Vigliata. Our goaltenders flipped there. That's on the outside for Sepulveda. That's a glove save for Ricciardi. 2:05 gone in our final period of regulation play. Again, game 3 of the JV finals tonight. Smithtown red, St. Anthony's gold. That one pops up over the head of Ricciardi. Game 1 taken by the Bulls. Game 2 taken by the Friars. Winner take all tonight. In the corner, Scarangella. Moved ahead, comes off the stick of Diatina. Back collecting. Schmalacher gonna skate this one all the way back. Now stops up. Looks long. Just past Iliano. Dump back in Allen. Schmalacher's pass came off a skate. That's pushed in. Penny with it now. Trying to clear the zone. Kept by Diatina. Shot on goal blocked by Schmalacher. Schmalacher hard around the wall. Irizarry gonna get there. Sends it out. Knocked down by Allen. Allen on the dump in. Irizarry breaks it up. Scarangella's shot, friendly fire. Came off Diatina's shin pad. Schwab shovels it in. Schwab blocks it off and stretches it out for Irizarry. Just came off his tape. Foot race for it with Scarangella. They collide into the boards. Schwab gonna bring it back to lay it offside on the Chiefs. Schwab over the blue line.
Adam Schwab on the backhand, blocked by Penny. Still gets it out front. Save made by Vigliata. Puck cleared. Foot race won by Allen. Allen to Scarangella. Trying to work to the middle. Stolen by Montuori. Bounces off a check. Still able to get it into the zone. Right back out Allen. Veraldi gets past Hay. Puts it past James Penny now. Irizarry got the angle right there. Helps Hay intercept that pass. Montuori chips it out. Poked by Irizarry. And Irizarry continues to fight to get it deep. Slowed up Montuori. Montuori going backdoor off the toe of the stick for Iliano. McLaughlin ahead for Sabarzo. Sabarzo gets it past Hay, and it's a foot race. Walsh cutting across on the stick check. All the way over to McLaughlin. Save made through the screen. Luke Vigliata. Sabarzo, just a backhander, gets across to McLaughlin. Continuing to drive the net for Raldi. Screen in front, moving screen at that. Right off the toe of Vigliata. And stays in the blue paint. EI win the draw. Hay goes off the boards and not out. McLaughlin on the keep in. Great hustle there. Shot save. Rebound covered up. Mason on the keep in. Aiden with another chance on that back post. Hunting for a goal on this shift. Draw one. Weir for Sabarzo. We got a delayed penalty. Sabarzo dances to the net. Save. Rebound. They score. It's the captain, Lucas Veraldi. And we are tied. Great keep in. Taking a check to make the play. Pops to Sabarzo. What a move in the slot. The initial stop for Vigliata, but driving the net, stick down, ready to go was Veraldi. And that's the 15th of the season to make it 3-3. Walton trying to go forward. Played ahead by Allen. Back is Sepulveda. D to D for Ivers. Off the wall to Walton. Walton splits through two. Trying to drop it outside for Long. Bit out of reach. Allen off the boards. Kept deep by Patrick Penny. Orme takes the check from Walton, but still able to get it to Quattararo. Ivers holds the line. Allen blocks the shot. Orme fanned on the clearing attempt. Gets some help from Cohen. Now plays it around to the weak side for Quattararo. Ivers again will keep the zone, but Quattararo continues to battle for it. Clears it out. Icing is called. Shot turned aside by Ricciardi, cleared out by Longwood. 3-3 here with less than 9 to go. Schmelacher has it taken away thanks to the pressure from Julian Quattararo. Max on the keep in now. Comes out to neutral ice. Cusack trying to find it, still free. Now turns back and collects. Over the blue line. The Quadraros combine, take it away, but held in the zone. Good step by Ragaseo, though. Back with Quadraro, Max Quadraro. Gathering some speed, briefly overskates the puck, plays it back through the slot. Julian couldn't receive that pass, but overskated and taken back by Julian. Julian to the net. Save is made. Where's the puck? It's underneath Vigliata. .7:53 left in regulation of this hockey game. The lone developmental game of the night. Puck is played out by the Chiefs. Scarangella skates back. Swings it ahead, looking for Schwab. EI in the midst of a line change. Walsh plays it back north. And this puck just makes it over the goal line. Icing is called. Approaching the halfway point of the third period. Behind the net, it's Hay. Avoids a check from Byrne. Puck kept in, though, by Schwab. Schwab's shot gets blocked by Walsh. Held in Spallina. Chiefs still looking to get this out. Pops out to the middle of the ice for Walsh. Walsh will clear. Continues pressing ahead. D-to-D look. Taken away by James Penny. Penny, backhander out front, redirection long. Didn't make it on target. Played back to the point, and Hay kept it momentarily, then it swatted out to neutral ice. Chip back ahead by Avery Walsh. At the red. Chiefs go north once again. Tie game here between East Islip and Longwood. They tied in their last meeting 5-5. Longwood took the first matchup, EI the second, the third ended knotted. Howell the fourth end. Into the zone, Walton with the backhander. Off to the corner, Long meets it. Couldn't find tape with the pass. Spallina off the boards, not out. As Walton met him there. Back, second try for Spallina, does clear. Walsh hits Penny. Scarangella steps up. Long trying to find it. Does. Shot's blocked. Pops all the way over to Caleb Hay. Hay will shoot. Redirected. Ends up behind the net with Walton. Out front. Diving across, making the save. No, rebound still there. Now finding it is Liam Ricciardi. Stays 3-3 here. And it looks like Ricciardi might have an equipment issue there that needs to get sorted out. I think his pad got twisted around on his leg, it looks like. EI trying to take advantage of that little mini timeout, try to draw something up for this ozone face-off. Irizarry and Veraldi. Veraldi will win it. Allen for Sabarzo, jump by Ivers. It's with Montuori now. Looking Ivers' way. Picked by Veraldi. Ivers. Back around for Irizarry. Irizarry hits Ivers. Rolling puck, gets a shot through off the stick of Veraldi. Lions get it out. No icing as it was touched up. McLaughlin, backhander, hits the side of the net. Scoops it back up, poked away Ivers. Final 5 minutes here in regulation. Travis Quigley on the call. Rowan Loddick on camera for us here on the LI Sports Network. Irizarry shot blocked. Behind his back to Sepulveda. Veraldi on the back check. Took it away. It's back with Irizarry. That goes wide. Montuori into the slot. Taking Sabarzo. Mason McLaughlin gets the stick picked. Bounces to Irizarry. Pad save. Rebound. Swept away Allen. McLaughlin up the boards. Ivers on the keep in. Puts it back where it came from. Allen now for Veraldi. Out through the middle to Sabarzo. Couldn't handle the pass clean. Knocks Sepulveda down. And he's taken down. Penalty going to be called here on Sepulveda. Longwood's getting a power play. Power play Lions. .409 left. Can Longwood find one here with the advantage, 5-on-4? Or can EI successfully kill off another penalty? Power play begins. Denise Islip face-off win. Not out, but right away. A penalty called on Longwood. Five seconds goes by. It immediately goes from a power play to 4-on-4 hockey. So 4-on-4 now. Walton in the corner, looking at the point, skips past Penny. And Ivers is gonna have to go back. Circles at the blue line and now carries into the zone. Ivers to the slot, sticked away by McLaughlin. Kept in by Montuori. Allen meets it behind the net. Flipped ahead over the stick of Montuori, but Penny holds the line. Drops it back for Ivers. Walks and shoots, save for Liam Ricciardi. Another 1:15 of 4-on-4 hockey. As a penalty going to be called here out in front. penalty being called here on the netminder, Liam Ricciardi. And it's going to be a 4-on-3 power play now for East Islip. So Ricciardi getting called for a tripping penalty. And a timeout going to be called here by East Islip with all this extra ice, and we're late in the game. Try to quickly draw something up here. So 4-on-3 power play. For a minute and 12, it'll be a brief 5-on-3. It starts with Longwood winning the draw, clearing the zone. Vigliata moves it to Ivers, back behind the net with Sabarzo applying tons of pressure here. Ivers able to chip it past him, continues to buzz. It's Connor Ivers over the blue line with a shot. He scores! Connor Ivers on the power play. It's 4-3. Coast to coast for Ivers, takes it all the way back from behind his own net. And the wrist shot gets past Ricciardi, and EI have the 1-goal lead. It's 4-on-4 now. With Ivers once again, Longwood looking for the tying goal once again. Walton cuts in out front, it's blocked. Weir and Walton came together, it's cleared out of the zone. With Ivers, 2.5 remaining. Ivers continues wheeling onto the backhand, stick save. Montuori looking point. James Penny. Penny across, looking for Walton. Sepulveda out of the box. It's a power play for 45 seconds now. Big hit thrown right there. And a penalty is going to be called on Penny. Four on four for Longwood now. And Longwood going to use their timeout here as they need a tying goal. With exactly 2 minutes remaining, a 2-minute penalty called here on Penny. 40 seconds left on the penalty to Ricciardi. So Byrne serving Ricciardi's penalty when he comes out of the box. A minute 20 power play. It'll be a minute 20 left in the hockey game. We'll keep our eye on Ricciardi, see when that extra skater gets out there. 4-on-4 hockey here. Less than 2 to go. 4-3 lead for East Islip. Played over for Patrick Penny. Scarangella drives him to the boards, clears the puck out. Icing called on Longwood. Forward off the draw. Irizarry's shot turned aside. Back to the slot, just missed Irizarry's stick, but Walsh on the keep. Puts it back behind the net. Weir and Irizarry. Irizarry keeps it low. Byrne getting ready to come out of the box. It's chip pass Hay. Burns out of the box. It's a power play for the Lions, and Cohen's racing in. Cohen with a shot, fought off. Off the bench, Quattararo, one-timer, save made, it's covered up. 1:10 remaining. Again, we'll keep our eye on Ricciardi here, see if he goes to the bench for the extra skater. To make it a 6-on-4 for Longwood. Down by a goal. It's played back by Veraldi, but misses the tape of Scarangella. He's got to go race to collect it. Fires to Weir, back across. Collected off the boards by Quattararo. Max Quattararo cuts through the middle, avoids a check, but Walton knocked the puck off the stick. Drop back to the point. Scarangella shoots, goes wide. 45 seconds remaining. Ricciardi stays in the net. Weir. Shot blocked. Walton fires it all the way down. Ivers is on it. Ricciardi sends it long, right to Quattararo. Quattararo moves it middle, into the zone, offside, go the Lions. Now Ricciardi started to go to the bench, but 29 seconds to go and faces off neutral ice. He's going to be put back in the net. 25 seconds left. Weir ahead for Veraldi. Ricciardi to the bench. That shot blocked by Ivers. Drop back to Scarangella at the point. 15 to go. Scarangella's shot is blocked by Walton. And Walton springs ahead on a breakaway. Net empty. He scores! And Walton puts this one on ice. It's 5-3 for the Chiefs. Great job to block the shot. And from there on out, it was off to the races for Nico Walton. Cohen forward, 2 seconds left. One last try at the net, and that will do it. EI secure victory, 5-3 here over Longwood, securing the season series over the Lions. These two teams showed all year long how well matched they are, and it came down to this third period. 5-3 final EI. Clutch up at the end of the game. Connor Ivers on the power play with 3 minutes to go is the game winner here in this one. Walton seals it with the empty netter late. Ends up being 2 for Walton, 2 for Irizarry, 1 for Ivers. Goal scorers tonight for the Longwood Lions: Cohen, Veraldi, and Spallina. These two teams each have 1 game left in their regular seasons. The Longwood Lions are back here next week, Thursday, March 19th, for a 6 p.m. game against West Islip. And East Islip will wrap up the regular season next Wednesday, March 18th, for a 6:20 game against KPC. Once again, final score here on the South Rink: East Islip 5, Longwood 3. Our lone game in the developmental division tonight, it's the Chiefs who come out on top. Coming up next on the South Rink, we've got Southampton taking on Smithtown Blue in the freshman division. Before we wrap it up, Connecticut and Ward Melville also in the freshman division. While you're waiting, you can tune in to Sachem Warriors West Islip going on the North Rink right now. That'll be followed by ESM Longwood. And of course, to close out the night, 9:20, 2 hours from now, St. Anthony's Gold, Smithtown Red, JV Finals, game number 3, winner take all. You don't want to miss it. So make sure you stick with us. You tune back in right here on the LI Sports Network, as that one is going to be a banger from the start to finish. 5-3 EI over Longwood. Rowan Loddick on the camera tonight. My name is Travis Quigley. We both thank you for being a part of our broadcast, and as always, we'll see you next time right here on the LI Sports Network.